Okay.
So we're here today with a focus group with Alex and Elliot. We're going to be talking about phone addiction, transition, and how they could be linked, and what they think I should be doing in my final major project. So my first question for you is, what do you feel about the modern era about phone addiction? This is a classic example.
Sorry, I was just trying to prove a point from
Yeah.
So I'm literally showing phone addiction.
Right, let's go. So what do you feel about modern age phone addiction? How do you feel like? Do you think it's a big problem? Discuss between us all.
It's not really a big problem because we're all moving with the times. So that's just how things are now. Like you need phones to do everything, otherwise you can't do stuff.
There are other addictions than just phone and like alcohol and smoking. You've got game addiction, right? You've got Monopoly addiction. You've got cards addiction.
If you're going someone with this point, please do get to it because like. Yeah. I think. I don't know if you were trying to say this, but are you saying
I was saying
there's other worse things?
I was mainly going to say is that addiction to games and addiction to phones are very similar.
So you don't think phone addiction is a big problem in this modern age?
No, because there's other addictions which are much worse than the phone addiction. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Just said that.
Okay. We'll move on. We'll move on to question 2 now.
Yes.
My question 2 is: how would you feel if I told you that the rates in the past 10 years have gone up from people being run over or hurt because of using their phone?
I find that.
Would you be surprised?
I find that funny, to be honest, but
I mean, I heard that when Pokemon Go was like popular, so I heard a lot of people were like getting hurt from like being addicted to that, but I didn't know.
I think it's their own fault. I think the person, as long as the addiction to the phone, the person that's addicted to the phone, as long as it's only hurting them, then it's completely fine. You know, if they walk off of a cliff, right, trying to catch a Pikachu or something, right, that's completely their fault.
Yeah.
Right. As long as it doesn't affect anyone else.
Because why would you not look when you're crossing the road or something?
Exactly.
But if it starts affecting other people, if you walk into someone else,
isn't it?
if you walk into someone else because you're addicted to your phone, right, then that's an issue because you're hurting someone else. But if it's only hurting you, then it's their fault, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. We're going to move on to question 3. And my question 3 is: so my project is about it's about a boy who's addicted to a mobile phone. So how would you feel that I could link transition in with that?
Well, the obvious transition I would think is before and after he got the phone. So maybe asking his mum and dad. They would have some seriously strong opinions about that.
Maybe do some reconstruction of what he was like.
Yeah, reconstruction that would work. Yeah.
Just a happy
So just for the dramatic effect,
Yeah, so you feel like it would work, transition.
I mean, you know that he's addicted to, like, I know that he's showing his addiction. I know that here he is himself. I know he's showing his addiction in the phone, to his phone, but does that mean it's necessarily going to be a bad, it's going to be bad?
I don't know, that's what we'll have to see when the documentary is made and we'll find out.
Yeah, it's a fair point actually.
Yeah.
But I guess it will go from either good to bad or bad to good. That's the transition really.
Yeah. Do you feel as the idea as a project as a whole would be able to carry forward with transition, and that is a valid point, the point I'm trying to make with addiction to mobile phones? Do you think it's a relevant a topic I should say?
Yeah.
What, the transitions?
No, I'd say transition between like this modern generation compared to the last one to addiction to mobile phones.
Yeah, I think it's a good trend. Is that a comparison or what we're doing? Like, that's the thing.
I have absolutely no idea. Could you please repeat the question?
So what I'm saying is, do you think that it's a relevant topic I'm doing, as in the transition between ages, between addiction to mobile phones, like people play games?
I think you should focus on making. I think you should focus on making a good documentary that shows comparisons.
Yeah.
Well, including the theme of transitions, obviously, but you have to include transitions. But you should focus. You should focus. You should focus on making a good documentary, and just the transitions is like a side thing. You still have to have the transitions. But rather than trying to constantly show, oh look, this is transition, look this transition, oh my god, look all these transitions. Yeah. It's just like this is what the point I'm trying to get across. Right, the transition's just there to get me that grade. I want to make a good production. I'm not going to make any sacrifices. Just going to make a good documentary. Transitions will be there, but it will not be the entire documentary. That's
right. That's a great answer, Elliot.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. Elliot, now it's your go.
No, I've lost it because it's completely just gone.
Well.
Next question.
That's the last question of the.
No, actually, something I was going to say as well was, and I remember it.
Yeah.
I rudely interrupted. Was.
Interrupt me.
Come on,
Shush. It's not really to do with like transition, but like something I think you should do with your documentary is talk to a lot of older people, because they were obviously there before. I mean, yeah, it is to do with transition. This is how you could show, like, not just Billy's parents, but like older people who, you know, maybe your nan or...
Yeah, but don't understand.
No, because they probably have a very... Like, I know my grandma personally hates mobile phones. She hates the internet, she hates everything. And I'm sure your grandpa's
like that.
Yeah. Most old people are like that, because...
They're just not used to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned.
And I can imagine it was probably better, though, as well.
Oh yeah, they'd have more fun, wouldn't they? But we'll find this out in my documentary, becoming June, in every cinema near you. Thank you for a very good grouped interview, I should say, and that concludes the meeting, and we'll be shortly with the documentary.
Can't wait to see it.
Bye.